Relationships in TV is hard. Since most people don't believe in true love anymore thanks to the media we consume making relationships seem like they happen in a second instead of how they're really supposed to happen over a period of time. But they're also difficult because those who are in a relationship aren't exactly accepted into society so easily. We live in an age where people are not only exploring the world, but also themselves. People are starting to learn more and more about themselves and venture out to seek newer opportunities and newer horizons and bridging their opportunities. This sentence I just said perfectly describes the show Arcane. It's a show about a girl leaving her comfort zone in order to find newer opportunities and to see newer horizons. Now, before we get into the main part of the video, I just want you all to know that I've only played 2.5 matches of League of Legends ever, so I know jack shit about it. Arcane is a beautifully animated, well-written, and amazingly thought-out show about sisters Vi and Powder. But I'm not going to talk about Powder, I'm going to talk about Vi's baby mama, aka this tall glass of fucking water that can step on my throat and crush my balls and I'd still be happy. Caitlyn is a character in Arcane I thought I wasn't gonna like, because when I saw Vi's portrait and nothing else, I immediately thought she was going to be a D-tier character. But, oh, was I wrong? Arcane is one of the few animated shows that handles relationships so well. It doesn't make the characters fall in love like it's a sort of Disney movie, and it doesn't make it painfully obvious that it's trying to force these characters to fall in love. Arcane is a smart show in which it doesn't just build up the relationship and make the characters ultimately fall in love with each other, it also makes their relationship build up cooperate with the plot. We grow with these characters, learning new things about them and see both of their struggles. And when they meet each other, it feels like a puzzle sliding into the right place right out of the box. It's not a puzzle that's forced into your hand, it's a puzzle that you randomly picked out of the box and it just so happened to be beautifully and naturally placed in the right position. Vi and Caitlyn's relationship as friends and possibly lovers is a beautiful thing, because it's not forced into our throats like Q-Force is. It's natural, simple, and also realistic. Ironic, I know, a realistic relationship coming from an animated TV show. But nowadays, representation of a certain group are either half-assed or just purely there to garner good faith with the audience and the group they're trying to represent. And sometimes they do a very good job at it, but sometimes they just make the characters for the sole reason of just appealing to that group and nothing else. An example of this is Overwatch. They make their characters gay or lesbians just to have good faith and nothing else. They don't build up on the characters anymore in-game and just leave them as is. They give us like a drop of lore every like 3 fucking months if we're lucky. I know the comics and the novels explains them, but I'm a gamer. I don't have time to read. Me no read. Me shoot gun in game. But if I have to go out of my way to find out more stories about the characters while your game can do that, I'll probably not do it. That is, unless I really care about the characters and your game, but hey, my point still stands. My point is, Overwatch had an opportunity to build up the representation instead of our character is gay and nothing else, and fumbled the ball with it big time. With Arcane, the representation of Caitlyn and Vi's sexuality is just done so well, and it isn't just our character is gay and that's it. They go beyond and further, and I love it. They build on them and give us a reason for them to love each other, and they give us, as the audience, a reason to love them either by themselves or together. They also don't make them dainty or weak. Like, these characters can kick your ass, and I fucking love it. But back to the relationship aspect between Vi and Caitlyn. It's so interesting seeing these two characters interact the way they do. It's intimate, yet playful. Like, they love and care for each other, and this is pretty fucking beautiful. When Vi was taken away, you can see how worried Caitlyn was for Vi.
I brought her here. It's me you want.
My hero.
But I thought they were hurting you.
Like, it's so pretty and beautiful how expressive the love between them is. It's not just tangible, It's also very clear that these two deeply care about each other. Another example is when Caitlyn is tied to a chair and Powder is about to shoot her. You can see the fear and worry in Vi's eyes, like she really, really wants to protect Caitlyn. Also, the bathroom scene, it's kind of hot. The relationship between these two characters show that TV can write characters like these, but just fail to see the beauty of a normal relationship rather than a gross imagination Hollywood has made of them. They can barely write straight relationships, let alone gay ones. Speaking of relationships, other relationships in this show are also well done, like between Jace and Mel. That's a pretty good relationship too, because at first these characters had nothing going for each other, but slowly fell in love because of circumstances and other factors coming into place. And also, the relationship between Victor and Dust, I mean Sky. Victor suffers between a relationship with his work and power to find a cure that he disregards Sky and ultimately kills her. I don't want to say it's a toxic relationship, but it's definitely an unhealthy one, even if it wasn't a full-fledged relationship. The writers of the show, Alex Lee and Christian Link, did an amazing job staying true to the world of League of Legends and giving us a story that is unique and amazingly well written. It almost made me want to play League. Almost. I didn't click the download button, so don't worry. But when the writers were asked who their favorite characters were and why, I think this quote from Alex Lee perfectly sums up how important of a role Caitlyn had in this story. She was the bridge between two cities and was the bridge to Vi's heart. It's beautiful. But yeah, that's it for me. Arcane is a beautiful show and you should watch it. Not just for Caitlyn and Vi, but also for characters and that sick-ass fight scene between Echo and Powder. Oh my god, that shit was so fucking tight. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoy, and if you have your own opinions, please post them in the comment section. I just really love this show and the way it represents like a bunch of different characters. Like, everybody in this show is fucking hot. Caitlyn is hot, Vi is hot, Jace is hot, Victor's hot, fucking Heimdinger's hot. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys. Real soon. Until then, don't be a stranger. Bye!